What's going on, Gold Standard? Little pregame show today. We got opening night. Rylock's in the booth with me for this pregame show. What's up, Rylock?
So excited to see everything come to fruition. We've got some amazing games coming up. We've got Ohio and Portland opening us off in Ohio, and then Oakland and Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, going to be so good to see everybody finally on the court, full steam.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Couple things, just not gonna be a long pregame show. We want to do these hopefully every day that we have a game that we can jump in for 10 minutes. Talk about the games coming up for the day, and maybe some important stats. Week one, kind of hard to do that, but we're gonna jump into some betting lines. That's what we got for you guys today. So let's check out some betting lines real quick. Portland and Ohio is going to be the first game. Rylock, some sportsbook lines. The over-under set at 185, 89.5 for both teams. That game is being drawn up to an even line there. Do you have any? Both these teams are Portland looked really good in the preseason. Ohio had a good preseason game as well, but a lot of people picked Portland to be the favorite this year.
I think both these squads have a great coaching staff and have a huge amount of chance to rock up and show the league what they've got. I definitely think that this is going to be a close game. Both are going to be breaking out new strategy, and it's going to be super exciting. I'm actually super stoked to be in the booth for this one, getting a chance to call it.
For sure, for sure. Some of the lines tonight: Muddy Blunt's 15.5 points. There's the over/under lines here. EJ Bailey 6.5 assists. Jordan Tribble 12.5 rebounds. Ho Jarris 19.5 points. Josh Young 19.5 points. Farrell Dotson 8.5 rebounds, and Braden Hartjes. That line seems crazy. 15.5 boards.
Yeah, but we've been seeing some pretty high numbers, and given his team's construction, it's possible. I don't know how I'm feeling about that with the centers on that squad. He's gonna have to definitely work hard to get 15 and a half or more, but it's definitely possible given what we've seen from him.
Yeah, a couple really good matchups. Talani Velez, a good defender for Portland. We'll see who they put him on. Machera, great defender for Ohio. We're going to see who they put him on. Right, we're going to start to see these coaches maybe use some of their game plans more strategically out of the preseason now. Now that it's go time, these games matter now.
And this is a huge chance for the scouts to start getting in and making their big contribution to these stabs. They're going to really be in a place where the recon that they're doing is going to help in a big way and differentiate some of these teams.
Look at one of these lines. Pick one of these player props for me and tell me what you think. What do you got on one of these?
Um, I think that I will. I will say Pharaoh Dotson over 8.5.
That's a good choice right there for sure. What about you guys in the chat? You guys tell me what you guys picked in your sports book. It's interesting. Portland's got two guys on these lines with 19.5 points. First game of the season, we don't really know who's going to go off for them. I assume that Ohio's going to probably put Machera on Josh Young. Not positive, but that's probably the matchup that I would like to see.
For sure. Also, thanks to the 7 subs, we've just got
Wow.
5 from Pizzo, 1 from Frank, and 1 from Machera. So
And on
thank you so
on a hype
much.
train right
Yeah.
now. It's going well. We're gonna keep this stream going into the game too, so we're not shutting this thing off. But let's head over and check out the other game on the slate tonight. That's Oakland and Las Vegas in the nightcap tonight. That over under is set at 80.5 for each, or for 169.5 over under, and then you see Oakland at 80.5 and Vegas at 88.5. So for the first time we see a clear favorite in this game. The books are headed to Vegas for the favorite. Can Oakland? It's game one. Obviously, they didn't have the greatest scoring preseason game, but they got a lot of defenders on this Oakland team. I'd be kind of
Yeah,
surprised if
that's
Vegas put up 80 over 88.
that's been the thing is that Oakland is really built defensively. They're still figuring out their offensive identity, but if they can turn that defense into transition buckets, they can definitely make a big impact. I think this one is going to be a heck of a game.
For sure, for sure. Fame wants me to bail him out if he gets in trouble at work for watching. I'll write you a note. I'll write you a note.
Also, again, thanks to everybody who's already got this up to a level 3 hype train. Let's
Crazy. Keep
frickin'
this thing
go.
going. Keep it going. Greg Lake, 19 and a half points. Scooby Lewis, the second, 5.5 assists. I know people were on that one. If if you listened to Ty's podcast today, she had some great picks. If you read Fame and Max betting, if you read Devin Davis, or was that David Davis or Savage that did the article?
I think it might have been Savage, but I'm not positive.
The opening day betting guide. Make sure you guys go read all that content. Great stuff. Rowdy Rhodes, 2.5 blocks. Freeman, 14.5 points. Storm, 4.5 assists. Gleasack, 10.5 rebounds. And Stank with 2.5 steals. So some interesting lines on here. Go ahead and give me one of these again for this game before we head into the game itself.
I mean, Stank is definitely trying for that steals. I know that. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the hot take though, and say I think that they've put Stank on Greg Lake, and that 19.5 points is gonna be optimistic there. So I'm taking the under on that one.
For sure. I think I'll take. This is an interesting line right here with Storm at 4.5 assists as a big guy.
Yeah.
That one's interesting as well. I'm gonna take Scooby Lewis over. I think he's a good passer. For this Vegas team, I think he's going to get his guys involved. We'll take 5.5 assists. We'll take over the 5.5 assists for Scooby Lewis. But yeah, not much to cover today. A lot of betting lines. You like anybody in these games, or are we just excited to see some good games tonight?
So excited to see it. Just super excited for all 4 of these squads. So proud of the work that the ownership and staff have put in just to get us to this place, and so excited to see everything come together for opening night.
Absolutely. Work with me. Bear with me, guys, on these transitions here. We're going to try to transition to a starting screen, and then we're going to get this game going. These will be a little longer in the future. We want to keep them to 10 minutes, 15 minutes max for these things. But we're going to continue this train. I think we just hit up to a level 4 hype train. So you guys stay in the chat. Stay rowdy. We're going to get this thing going as we head over to...
It'll be me and Aaron Hughes in the booth, I think, for this first one, so should be a great call.
So bear with me with these transitions again. Here we go.